Good morning. Thank you for having me today. And it is another beautiful morning. The sun is coming up, and I'm trying to soak in every bit of it. Trying to enjoy this moment right now. For some reason, I cannot stop thinking about the paint job. Well, more like a design that I did on this girl yesterday. I butchered it, and it looked like shit. And I tried to fix it. Multiple times, but it still didn't turn out very good. But I had to get it done one way or another. So I got it done, but it looked like shit, in my opinion. The girl was like, "Oh, it looked perfect. I love it." But I know she was lying. But what can I do? The lady that do design, that's my sister. She's on maturity leave right now, having a baby, so staying home with the baby. So I have to do the hard design on my own, and it was not easy. Oh God, it looks easy, but it's not. And I've been thinking about that girl all night, all day, ever since I woke up. I'm like, how the fuck did I butcher that girl's nails so bad? And I even just let it. Didn't even give it another try. I thought it was good enough, but now I think about it, no, it wasn't. And the same goes for other things in life too. I just can't seem to let go of certain things, especially the things that I have no control over, no longer control. I can't, not like I can contact that girl and tell her to come back and fix it. I don't have a number. I don't have nothing. So there's nothing I can do about the situation but just to look back to the past and dwell on it and wishing I could have done different things differently. And another client of mine yesterday, she's a very close client to the salon, so like we're like friend. So we were talking about mushroom yesterday, and she was saying like, when you take these shrooms, it'll be like a reset to your body. It'll bring up all of the things that, like, you can remember the things that happened back even when you were 3 years old, 4 years old, when you were little, or things that you've been hiding, things that you have been sweeping under the rug for so long. They'll come up. And I asked her, but what if those things are scary, things that are haunted you, things that make you want to do bad things to yourself, things that could make you, like give you traumatized. Just tell me, well, yeah, it can be if you're not in a good state of mind, or you're inside the house and you feel like you're locked inside. So she would recommend to go out in nature and see things. But I was just wondering, thinking about it. And now I'm asking myself, what are the things that am I afraid of? Because during that conversation with her, for some reason there's a voice inside of me, there's a feeling inside of me that is telling me that if you do this, if you ever gonna eat a shroom, you might hurt yourself. You might do something stupid. Because, I don't know, there's something that I've been afraid of. Is it the breakup? Is it the people expectations, or I don't know what it is. But I feel like it's scary, things that might come up. It's like deep down I know there's something that I have been sweeping under the rug. Things that I don't want to talk about. I don't know, but it's just that feeling of certain things might come up, and I don't want to feel it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to even have a slightly image of it in my head. So I would rather be staying here in my comfort zone rather than facing them. It's hard. Yeah. Have you ever thought of that? Do you have anything that you've been sweeping under the rug and trying to avoid it and try not to think about it? Do you have things in the past that you regret? You wish you could have done differently? You wish you could just travel back in time and fix it and not letting it get in the best of you? Wouldn't life be so much better without it? But I'm sure I've been talking about this like probably every episode, but maybe terrible things happen to you for a reason. And sometimes for you to grow, to become that better version of yourself. But the thing is, there are things that you can still have control over. You can still fix it, but you're afraid. You're afraid if you try to fix it now, it's gonna ruin it even more. So you're like, do I really wanna, trying to touch this wound again, or just let it be and let it heal? Or do I wanna give it a scratch to make it feel good and then ruin it even longer, even more? It sounds confusing, isn't it? But I guess that's just life. Sometimes it feels good, sometimes we don't. And it's not always sunshine and rainbow all the time, right? But I think that's the reason why things happen the way they are. So we learn to ride the low, no, to live with the low and ride with the high. And whatever life throws at you, you're gonna be just fine. Just like riding the wave, surfing. You don't force the wave to be the way you want. You surf with it. You go with the wave. It go up, you go up. It go down, you go down. And there are things that you cannot do, you cannot change. And accept them for what they are, and that they are meant to be. You know, imagine that girl with that nail that I butchered yesterday. Imagine if I did a great job on her. Just for example, hypothetically. I can't say that word. Let's say I did an amazing job on her, right? And then she go out there down the road and she look at her nails. She's like, "Oh God, this is the most beautiful design I've ever seen." So instead of keep walking, she was standing in the middle of the road, staring at her damn nails because they're so fucking gorgeous, right? And then a reckless driver came out of nowhere. Pow! Ran right into her. And now she's laying in the hospital with her broken legs. I'm not saying that's gonna happen or anything. Let's just say that. But now, here comes the reality. I butchered her nails and it looked like shit. So she walking across the road and she looking at her nails. She's like, look okay. And then she kept walking. She didn't stay in the middle of the road and staring at her nails. You know, I know this sounds stupid, but you know, what if it's actually like that? Or, you know, like just a way of thinking of it. Like the possibilities, the thing that gonna happen. Not like she gonna stay in the middle of the road, but just like things are like that. So now she walking and the car passed by and she already on the other side. And now she's safe and sound. So maybe because of the butcher nails, the ugly damn fucking paint job that I did, that now she walked past the road without even stopping in the middle of it, looking at it, admiring it. Like that, you know? It's like she can be driving and she's not getting distracted with her nails because they're so damn ugly. So now she's driving safely. You know, like if I think about it that way, it wouldn't be so bad, isn't it? Like, really. And what does it all boil down to? It's all boiled down to what meant for you will be your whatever happened, whatever meant to happen to you, it will. Just have to trust. Trust that everything is unfolding just like how it's supposed to be. The bad, the good, the ups and downs, the setback, the wins, the losses. Everything is playing out just like how they're meant to be. And I just have to learn to trust it. Trust that I was meant to butcher her nails. Trust that things are playing out just the way they are meant to be. Stop dwelling onto it. Accept things happen the way they're supposed to be. Just trust that everything is working out. Everything is playing out just like how they're meant to be. Do you trust yourself enough to do that? No. But I have to learn how to. Because sitting here dwelling on the past, worrying about things I have no control over, it's not gonna help. You know? Tell me. Tell me. What is it that you're afraid of? Because that's the question I've been asking myself. What is it that I am afraid of? And I haven't come up with an answer yet. Because there's a part inside of me that's telling me that if I bring it up, it's gonna be scary. But sometimes facing it head on is the only way. If I want to heal the wound, I need to take out the bullet. Remove the bullet if I want to heal the wound. The bullet hole. You can't just leave the bullet in there and just patch it with a band-aid and hoping that it will heal and things are gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. I have to dig in there and pull the bullets out. You gotta do it one way or another. Can you hear that? The sound of the bird chipping on the outside is the spring, summer, and warmer weather. And all I could think about is Montana, the mountains, and thank you so much for listening, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.